Alright, thanks for joining me again, everyone. Today I want to talk about the French press, specifically when it comes to making coffee. You know, I've been doing this for so many years. I made so many cups of coffee this way, it's ridiculous. I've lost count. But I thought I'd get on YouTube and I would search up and see someone else make a French press coffee and kind of get an idea in case there's something I don't know or whatever. And here's what I've learned. I've learned that these hipster barista guys and all this, they're trying to make this way more fancy than it has to be. No one is going to be able to tell you how to make the best French cup or French pressed cup of coffee. No, they're just not going to be able to do it. It's not possible. There's too many variables. The grind size, how hot the water is, how long you let it steep. Let's see, like 3 minutes. Don't let it go past 3.5 minutes, or you've committed a crime. Well, if it's 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. If it tastes good to you, it'd be a good cup of coffee for you. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to show you what I do, and then kind of let you go from there. You can have the starting guidelines of how much coffee to use versus how much water you use, and I'm going to make it so simple. I'm going to use a K-cup. Okay, so using the 1 cup French press, it doesn't get much simpler. Take a K-cup. This is Green Mountain Coffee Sumatran Reserve. It's one of my favorites. 1 K-cup. Just put enough water in to come up to the bottom silver ring, and that's about 1 cup of coffee. 1 good strong cup of coffee. You don't have to preheat the carafe. You don't have to do anything like that. Water was at over 220 degrees, give or take. You know, it depends on your elevation. It was boiling. So we're going to look at the clock here, and we're going to let it go for 3 minutes as their starting guideline. Okay, so now it's been exactly 3 minutes, and breaking away from convention, let's let it go another minute. Let's go 4 minutes. Is it going to ruin my cup of coffee? No. Okay, so as I click the start button on the camera, it has been exactly 4 minutes. So I'm going to start the press. This is something that you don't want to just crank down on. Put a little down pressure on the dome here to keep everything from sliding across the table in case I make a mistake. Let's press down until it stops. There's not too much coffee in here that would keep you from being able to go all the way down. Everything's held in there. Get every last drop. It's absolutely delicious. So the only thing, if you take away anything from this video, no one can tell you how to do this. I can't tell you, nobody can. The only person that can tell you is yourself, a little bit of trial and error. This was 1 K-cup of Green Mountain Sumatran Reserve. You know, and just under what this coffee mug would hold. This is a little bit on the larger side of the coffee mug. So when I filled the water up to the bottom of the silver ring here, you know, it was perfect for the time allotted, 4 minutes. So don't just break away from convention. Don't believe anything you read. This is really hot. This coffee will burn my lips after 4 minutes. You don't preheat anything. That's nonsense. So just if you want to preheat it, do it though. That's the point of this video. Do whatever you want to do and make yourself an amazing cup of coffee. Experiment with different coffees. Each one's going to taste different. If you're fortunate enough to have a grinder, not the spinning blade junk, the actual 2 wheels that I think they're called maybe bird grinders or something, where you can adjust the grain particle, the actual particle size of your grind. Play with that. If you get too big, it'll be watery and it'll take longer to steep and it won't be good. And if you get it really too fine, you can end up with a bitter coffee because your grind particles will be over extracting. So regardless, if there is some kind of chemical thing that is happening and you're over extracting past the 3.5 minute mark, it's irrelevant if your coffee tastes good to you. So just forget everything you've seen about French presses, please, and just make it how you want to make it and make it delicious. Thanks for watching.